turnover there in the own zone. Got to get the pucks north and south. Rieger-Lenz jumps on the opportunity, though, with a quick shot. Denver is on their game to start so far. Looking opportunistic, much more so in this game than against UMass.
Lorenz, a sophomore from Calgary, second-round pick of Minnesota a couple of years ago. Held in at the point by Behrens. Fanned on a pass attempt. Decides to dump it in deep. Jared Wright out of Minnesota pounces on it. Plays it back to Behrens, and he misplays the puck again. And this is kind of what David Carl was alluding to when we talked to him earlier today. He said that ice, especially in the first period on Thursday, wasn't playing so even.
Well, a couple times the puck was elevated on a pass that was on the ice. Just hard to control.
Sit in. And now he'll chase after it. He's right on Robertson's tail. Robertson sheds in, back in behind the Cornell net.
Oh, that was an unbelievable breakout. Robertson going back down to his partner up the wall. Just perfect execution.
They have to regroup, though, back in their own zone. There's the headman pass to Bancroft, and he fanned on it. Denver chops it back to the blue line. Now Devine will swing it across. Zeev Buium stood up. There's big Zenitsev, all 6'6" of him. David Carl talking to us about Matt Davis, how clean he has been with the puck and so good at getting whistles. He tried to smother that puck with his catching glove, missed it, and that allowed an opportunity for DeSantis.
It did, and Seeger was there to win that battle.
Now here comes Castagna, as Cornell's got a lot of hop in their skates right now. Sending one on as Kemp just missed the net. 8th of the year for DeSantis. Comes at 6:44 in the period. The assist going to Seeger. And Seeger now with 44 points on the campaign. That's a team best.
And that's all. Getting the puck in deep, creating odd man chances in the cycle, and shuffling, moving back and forth. And DeSantis finding that little hole in the defense. He's able to get in there and get a quick shot off and battle for rebounds.
This was the key for Cornell last year. They scored twice in the first 11 minutes, and then the defense went to work. They got an early one here today. Robertson sends it down low. It's chipped away by Buium. Out in front again. Davis searching for the puck. Squirts off to the far wing corner. As we're past the 8-minute mark here in period number 1. Finally, Denver is able to slide it out of the zone. No icing.
What a big body. He's 6'4". He knew he gets it to DeSantis. He could drive that net, and that's what caused that goal. Excellent execution.
During the break, you and I were chatting, and I asked you, do you sense any fatigue because of the double overtime that Denver had to play on Thursday? And your answer?
Well, I thought they were really sharp the first 5 minutes, but it seems to be going the other way right now.
Well, there's a shot on from Behrens, kicked out of there by Shane, who continues to look sharp here in the national tournament.
Denver does not need much.
You know, this isn't the way they want to live. They got away with it Thursday, but they've got to find their offense again.
Well, it doesn't take much for Denver to find their offense. They get one chip, one goal. They're so skilled. They have so many players that can turn it up. 10 players or 9 players with 30 points or more. It's a pretty impressive team.
Here comes DeSantis. Nick scored the first goal. Puck comes loose, and we got a penalty.
You look at the speed of Denver going through the neutral zone. They were flying. Sometimes when you're shorthanded, it opens up the ice for you as well. If you get an opportunity to turn it over, and that's why they score so many shorthanded goals. They get those opportunities when there's a mistake made.
Castagna, cross ice. A little too hot to handle. And Denver spits it out. That was DeSantis coming in red hot. There was a little bounce on that puck, too.
Yeah, he's feeling it. I keep him on the ice if I'm Coach Schaefer. And if you're Denver, you want to take away his ice.
Figueres with a crushing shot turned away by Davis. 10 seconds to go in the power play. So far, just one shot on goal on this man advantage. Door is open. Sebrian's hot. Back on the ice. Mack for Cornell. It's the Big Red. Just get that one shot on the power play. And he'll spin it in deep. This is the most offensive team at Cornell since the 2003 Frozen Four team, averaging 3.4 goals per game. If they get to 3, they are really tough to beat.
Absolutely.
And here they have a chance again. Oh, Castagna lifted it over the top of the net.
I might have hit the crossbar. Wow, what a play by the Big Red going to the zone there.
Losing the slot. Capone is able to clear it for Denver.
Sean Behrens is skating off the ice gingerly. He got hit in the corner there. He's a big piece for this Denver Pioneers team.
No doubt, the NCHC Defensive Defenseman of the Year. Coming into the day with 62 blocked shots. He was a wizard at that all season long. And now Zeev Buium, also a very good defenseman, but an offensive one, carries it in, set up Lorenz, who went behind the speed. Look out, he's fun to watch. He and Jack Devine on the same line. It's dangerous. Out in front, nobody there for the Pios. And kicked out of their zone by Cornell.
Yeah, that line can really move. Tristan Brose, Devine, and Harris, they've been really strong offensively all season long. Coach Carl needs them to get moving here to create some offense.
That's an icing call against Cornell.
Needed now. They got some jump.
That's his 20th goal on the season. Came into the day 4th in the nation among freshmen in goal scoring. What a rookie year for Matica. Those goals late in the period, they can really change the complexion of a hockey game.
Oh, absolutely. Hockey is definitely a game of momentum, and Cornell had it for a while, and that is a monster goal for the Pioneers to try to get going here in this game. And the offensive skill they have, Clay, they don't need much room. They do not need much space. When they get a chance to shoot, everybody is dangerous. This lineup is incredibly deep.
They've got 11 players with double-digit goals and 9 with at least 30 points. Yeah, they are an embarrassment of riches when it comes to offense. Rigo now carries in over the line. Rigo trying to get a shot on through a screen. Muffled shot deflected in behind the net. 25 seconds to go in the first period. Tied at 1 now. A lot to be decided in the next 40 minutes. Winner on to St. Paul in the Frozen Four. There's a quick shot off the turnover in the circle. And Kyle Penny whistles wide. I thought that goal by Matica was more important than the first goal that Cornell scored to take the early lead. You know, they finally get one past Shane, and now a backhand and a stop. And started back up the ice for Cornell. Tim Rigo, the Massachusetts native, up along the near wall, tipped in by Seeger. Overstad plays it up and out. Here's Wright with a little speed at center, trying to work his way around. Hank Kemp was slamming into the end boards. Now collision in behind. That was Sebrian and DeSantis in a collision.
Good job, Denver, here, getting in deep and creating some pressure.
DeSantis, like a whirling dervish out there. I mean, he has been so physical. Boy, I tell you what, Seeger has been really good. He is 6-0 on draws now as he wins another one for the Big Red.
Well, he gets low to the ice. He's 6'4". They change up that line. They take him out just for the draw there after the icing. But he is a big guy at 6'4", 213. He gets low. He's a senior. He's got experience in the dot, and face-off so important.
Castagna from Mack now. Sent wide on a backhand by Castagna. Sullivan Mack has been so offensive too in this regional. Of course, scored 2 the other day and setting up players as well. George Figueres, property of the Dallas Stars.
Tie him up or win it. And that's a big win for Denver. Sebrian, nice job.
That was tipped, so no icing that time. Here's Robertson on the near wall. Tries a headman for O'Leary. Loose puck at center, scooped up by Castagna. Tried to flip it up and over to O'Leary, but it's taken away on the back check. Zeev Buium gets it over here to his teammate Behrens. Lemire trying to shoot through a screen. It's blocked. Comes to Carter King, and he'll, of course, tied it up late in that first period. Miko Matica scoring. This is kind of what you wouldn't expect, I guess. Denver 13-4-1 when the opponent scores first. So even when they get behind, they never panic.
Poke the bear.
Yeah.
Wakes them up, and they're moving well right now. They've had the period's been a little sloppy both ways, but they've slowed the game down a little bit. I thought Cornell had the first. Nice job by Behrens jumping in on that play, creating some open space for his forwards.
King. All kinds of traffic, and Mack forced him to make a bad pass.
He's got a style of kid that he recruits, high character, mixes in his squad well. He's got big guys, he's got smaller guys that can skate. He builds a team with his recruiting, which instead of going and getting the #1 NHL draft pick, he gets a lot of kids that fit character-wise, and that's why they're in the tournament frequently.
'24th NCAA tournament, second straight year, 5th since 2017 for the Big Red. So consistently good. Of course, he went to Cornell. He understands the institution. Webster had it slapped off his stick by Robertson. Now Manica, another drive from the circle. Oh, that one slid right through the crease.
Well, he's feeling it. They got to get him the puck. He's shooting it from everywhere. He feels good out on the ice. He's moving well.
And his 20th earlier in this hockey game to tie it home at the Basketball Hall of Fame. But this is a great hockey city, too, Sean.
Oh, they put on a show here today. The crowd's been great. The whole community's been buzzing on college hockey. It's been fun to be around.
Zanitska got it to the near wing side for Figueres. Back for Zanitska. Big check. He can throw a check too, boy, I'll tell you. As Zeev Buium lugs it back to center. He'll play it on the wing. Olvestad, kind of a muffled shot. Actually, that was Matica. Another shot on net for Miko. Tied up along the kick plate there with 4:45 to go in the second period.
Buium still in the offensive zone here. They got a forward covering for him as Aiden Thompson's up on the point. He changes quickly here.
Buckberger's going to jump on it here for Denver, trying to work it out of the zone.
Oh, big hit.
Held in here.
Boy, Miko Matica has been a force in this game.
Now it's going to bounce back. And no icing. Sebrian gets back. Seeger in the faceoff dot again for the Big Red, and that is a rare draw that he loses. That's his first loss of this hockey game. He was 9-0 coming into that faceoff. Penny lifts it up and out. At center, Behrens tries to turn it back. Taken away by DeSantis, and he'll gain the Denver line. But now back comes Buium. He'll play it across for Sebrian. One-timer there for Wright. And ramped up off the stick and onto the glass.
Nice job by Buium getting the puck up. Oh, what a move there.
Zeev. Oh, boy. Kraft got Zeeved right there. Kraft was trying to defend him, and Buium just made him look like he was standing in place.
That's just pure skill. He's just an unbelievably creative defenseman.
Zeev Buium to Harris. Harris had it knocked off his stick. Cornell clears to the far side, but not out. Going to the middle there is Carter King. He got a backhand on, and it's fought off by Ian Shane.
No stick for the defender of Cornell.
That's Kemp playing without lumber here. Shot loaded the ice, and it's in. That snuck in. Shane made the initial stop, but it dripped in.
Take advantage, as this team all year long has been great offensively on the wall. You see Kemp lose his stick here as he goes in to play the puck, and his stick just comes out of his hand. I'm not even sure if it broke. He just lost it, was never able to retrieve it. And they work the wall, are able to get it down. And this puck slips between Shane's legs. Good, great puck movement. And getting the puck up and out quicker.
Last year, Denver didn't score at all against Ian Shane and Cornell. Got shut out in Manchester, sent home in the first round of the national tournament. They've got 2 in the net here today. Sure they'd like 1 more. Cornell will try and come back, but Denver 24-1-2 when leading after 2. Here's Jared Wright from New. Calling for it is Manica. He winds, fires a blistering shot that missed wide. Manica trying to stay with the play. They feed the point in Barons. Webster again. He'll jam it off the near side wall. Comes sliding out into the...
Cornell fortunate that missed the net.
Again, Manica 4 goals in the last 3 games. Cornell, they have played from behind 2 of the last 3 contests. Thursday against Maine, they got down 1-0 early. And they rallied from 2 down to beat Dartmouth, as that's wrapped
so far in this game.
Another face-off controlled by Cornell. They try to hold the zone. Rigo keeps it in. Now Seeger lays it back for Bancroft. Bancroft's shot was deflected. And Rigo will come back to his own end. Here's Walsh. He turns it right over to Zeev Buium. I don't know if his carry him off those end boards. Nothing happened. Now Penny again at the checkered red line. Drops it back on the near wing for Seeger. Now Kemp. He'll curl back. Throws it down low, but Zeev Buium is in the way.
What coverage, and Zeev with a brilliant pass to the middle of the ice to Thompson.
Capone, he can't do it.
Right.
But they've got to generate some now.
They got to find a way to get goals and get pucks to the net and do everything you can to take the eyes away from Matt Davis, who's been great.
And it seems like Davis gets sharper with each save he makes. Coming off the wall. Rieger Lorenz still with it. Feeds the blue line, almost turned it over to Seeger. And now they do. Here's Penny now supporting the puck. Penny throws it in. Davis makes the save. The rebound loose. And trying to jam it home was DeSantis, but he couldn't get a clean shot.
And look who's there to clean up the trash and get it out of the zone. Jared Wright.
Buium centers for Bros. Just missed him.
What a great opportunity for Cornell in front. Game long, he's been everywhere, causing turnovers defensively, being responsible, and offensively, he is a special forward.
One of the 11 freshmen for the Pioneers. And this guy's one too, Zeev Buium, who played for David Carl on that World Junior team. They won gold for Team USA in Sweden. Stanley will rifle it in from center. Under 10 minutes to play. Past the halfway point of the 3rd. Loose puck. Castagna got a shot on. Davis very calmly just shovels it aside.
Good job. Good battle in front, too.
This is going to wobble back down the other way. Tristan Lemire, he helps set up the Buckberger goal on Thursday. He'll swing it in deep. Here's Carter King. He's dropped down. The alternate captain stays alive. Gets it to Barons. His shot is blocked by Penny. Penny sweeps it out of the zone. No icing.
What an extra effort play by Kyle Penny to get that out of the zone. Blocked the shot.
He had that tying goal on Thursday, which came at a critical time right after that penalty kill. 5-minute major. Turned the momentum to Cornell, and they really never relinquished it. They need a goal from somebody now. Down a goal here. Cornell can't afford to give up anything now. 5 minutes to go. Headman pass knocked down. Sebrian hands off. A little out of the reach of Bros, but there is Barons to support the puck, and Denver will gain the... Game is getting long in the tooth. Cornell's up against it now with under 5 minutes to go. The champions from the ECAC, winning that conference tournament for the first time since 2010, and they come.
It's fun to watch, and the fans are into it. So should be a great event. It always is a great event, no matter where it is.
You got Tom Reed's Hockey City Pub right down the street.
There you go.
You're welcome, Tom. 4:20 to go. Robertson, top of the circle, wrist shot. I think that hit a skate. I don't think it ever got to Davis. Good puck. Denver will get some fresh skates on the ice. Short shifts now, and you got to keep an eye on that Cornell net as it gets later. Thrown out in front, chipped wide by Castagna. Still dangerous, side of the cage. And now finally, Bros is able to walk it free, and Denver clears.
Just bounced over his stick. What an opportunity on the back door for Cornell to tie the game.
Castagna, the 18-year-old freshman, nearly even this one up. Under 3 minutes to go. Figueres throwing it down along the wall. It's tied up. Zeev Buium kicks it free. And then the Pioneers
win that draw. It's a total battle.
Face-off control by Cornell.
Penalty. Oh, my God. Knocked the stick out of his hands.
Just the third penalty of the hockey game. Second against Cornell. So Ian Shane back on the ice. Back in the net. And Denver already with a power play goal. Right now, it stands to be the game winner as Harris scored on the power play late in the second period. If Denver could get one here, it's all but over. That's unfortunate. And you could read Mike Schaefer's lips. He could not believe that the call was made at that time. Here comes Zeev into the Cornell zone. And it's flipped up out of play. Attacking the middle. Over for Thompson. Intercepted by Rigo. And finally Cornell is able to get it out. But again, taken back by Thompson, who'll bring it back into the zone. 45 seconds to go in the hockey game. Walsh ready to jump out of the box in 5 seconds. Here comes Shane. He's going to leave early. Now Walsh back into the play. Extra attacker on for the Cornell Big Red. 30 seconds to go. Denver trying to hang on. Bancroft. Here's Suda. Played across. Stanley will dump it in deep. 15 seconds left. From the corner, Seager, one-timer, and Walsh is denied by Davis. 5 seconds to go. Suda flips it down low. Seager